What's up with you guys? I'm going to show you how to make your own producer tag. I will be in Logic Pro, but you can adapt these concepts to any DAW. Let's get right into it. All right, so we're going to hit the letter F for our browser, and then we're going to go to my tag. So we're just going to drag these in. So boom.
That's Hunter. That's Hunter.
So we're going to do this one.
That's Hunter.
That's the one I always use. All you got to do is set your marquee tool right here, and then hit Command, and your mouse will turn into a plus sign. You can click and drag over the region, and then just click it, and there you have just the isolated region that you want. So let's delete the back end and the front end of that.
That's Hunter.
So now what I'm going to do is fine tune this, clean this all the way up. Boom. So let's fade that in the back, and then let's fade it on the front of it. Just like that.
That's Hunter.
I'm going to do Control and B to bounce this in place. And now we have the second version.
That's Hunter.
So what I want to do right now is I'm just going to EQ this, and I'm going to use stock plugins. And so we're going to do a low cut.
That's Hunter. That's Hunter.
So we're going to come over here to reverb, and then we're going to go to Space Designer.
That's Hunter. That's Hunter.
And then we can just adjust the wetness.
That's Hunter. That's Hunter. That's Hunter.
And then we can also control the output EQ on this, which is really nice.
That's Hunter. That's Hunter.
Cool, I like that.
That's Hunter.
We're going to increase the size up to about 120.
That's Hunter.
Just a little bit more wetness.
That's Hunter.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a reverse reverb in front of it. I'm going to bounce and place the original one again, the dry. And this is going to be our reverse reverb. So we're going to go to our mixer window by hitting the letter X, and then we're going to click on this, hit Option, then drag this EQ over and duplicate it to the reverse reverb. We're going to reverse this first. Then we're going to go to Functions, and then we're going to hit Reverse. Now the shortcut to reverse is right here, which is Control, Shift, and R.
And I said.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to Track, and then we're going to go to Functions, and then we're going to apply selection-based processing. And I'm going to grab the stock Space Designer. So we're going to do that. That's what we want. Perfect. And then we're going to kind of get a good blend. So let's turn this wetness up. And then we're going to add Effect Tail, and then we're going to preview it.
And I said.
Then we're going to hit Apply. And so now it has the reverb baked in on it now with the tail.
And I said.
We're going to reverse this again. So we're going to come back over to File. We're going to do Functions and then Reverse. And now we have the...
That's Hunter. That's Hunter. That's Hunter.
We're going to put this in front of the That's Hunter that we did below here, the one with the reverb. So we have...
That's Hunter.
So what we're going to do is move this one over and line up the That's Hunter part.
That's Hunter. That's Hunter.
So we're going to cut out the reverse part for That's Hunter. And it should sound like this.
That's Hunter.
There we go.
That's Hunter.
To refine it, you can just put a nice little fade and bring in this fade and make it smooth.
That's Hunter. That's Hunter.
All right, now you have that classic That's Hunter tag.
That's Hunter.
You can have two versions. You can have one. We're going to duplicate this track, and then we're going to option and drag this down. And then we're going to mute this. And for this version, you can add a delay. So for this one, let's come over here to stereo delay. We're going to do a ping pong delay. We're going to filter these out quite a bit. So this low end, we're going to filter to about maybe 190. We'll do 190 over here too. And then we're going to cut down the high end maybe to about 4,400 hertz. All right. And then let's see how that sounds.
That's Hunter.
So we can increase the feedback on the right side to get more of a delay from that. So we'll double that. So we'll do about like 68.
That's Hunter.
So I'm going to drag in a beat real quick and put my tag on the front end of it, and you'll see how I get this effect.
That's Hunter.
It's just that simple, guys. If you got value out of this video, give your boy a thumbs up, subscribe to this YouTube channel, turn on those bell notifications, and I also have some more tutorials fired up for you right over here.